when you open Revit, you will find this interface where you can create a new project, or you can open the existing one that you have. Here we can see the recent file that you was working on, and we have another box for families, where we can create our own family. Then we can create a new families and open the existing one. When we say the word family in Revit, just understand the kind of objects or kind of things that can help you when you are drawing. For example, when you are going to draw a classroom, we may need to put some objects like tables and chairs. We may see sometimes we don't have, we may have a specific table type that we need. So we will need to create our own family, our own table that will be created as a family, because it will be used in that project that you are going to work on, and can be saved to be used in another project. And you can even take the table that you created and share to another one, and he can use it in his Revit files. Yeah. So when we say family, it's a kind of object that can help you when you are drawing. You can have objects, we can have windows, we can have walls, we can create our own walls, we can create our own columns, our own tags, our own kind of dimensions. We may have this kind of maybe typical dimension that we use. We create that one for ourselves, then we keep it somewhere. When we are going to work, we not go to set again the dimension. We just take that family, then put it in our Revit file, then continue working. So with this, yes, please.
You mean we can send our family to people now? It is going to be a form of collaboration, or there's a way of sending a family to someone?
Okay, you can send it to someone, and if it's a collaboration file, other people can have it directly without needing you to send it.
Not close straight to my door.
I think he can hear that one.
But I don't know how can we make it from one to another family, or one project to another project?
Come again. You mean how can you send a family to another one?
How can we send? Yes, how can we send family computer to another computer?
Yes, it's just a file that you create and put it in a folder. So you can share anyone that you want, a folder that you have. So we will say about it. We'll see about it. It was just like introduction. Yes. Yeah.
No problem. Thank you.
Yes. So let's try to just open Revit, a new Revit file. When we are going to open a new Revit file, we just click on New, Models, then New. We have this new project table where we can choose our templates. There is a construction template, we have architectural template, structural, mechanical, system template, electrical, and plumbing. So it depends on what you are going to say. So for now, in our trainings, we'll be dealing with architectural templates. Yes. So, but if you are going to work on coordination or on work on other disciplines or joining disciplines, you will just use construction template. So to access all the disciplines. Yes? Yes. You can adjust. Yes? You don't have, what do you have in your templates?
Now, what you are saying is that all these files that you are saying, like plumbing, electronic, structural, and everything is part of construction like that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So you have which template? Yes. There is another way to browse the template. We may just go to browse. Then we may choose other templates from here. We have most of the time when you have those disciplines. Okay, did you download the families? I think not. You didn't. Yes, that's why. But when you click on browse, what do you get? Yes. Can you get this default metric? So did you find the metric template? No? But meanwhile you can use that default. Yes? Same problem. But you are having the metric and imperial, things like that. Yeah. May get a link for that. Yes, here I'm trying to get Revit families. Yeah, you got the link?
No. Yeah. We are just seeing your point. We are not hearing anything from you.
We can't
Yes.
hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
No, I was just searching for these libraries. That's why I'm not saying anything.
But at least you have to show us how to agree also. Yeah.
I have the file here, but it's too big. Can send it. So I will see for this link. I will search for this link, then send it to you on WhatsApp. Yeah, I will search for the link, then give it to you on WhatsApp. Meanwhile, you can use the metric template. Metric. We choose the same default metric. So, but no problem. When you put that default metric template, you can click just OK. Then those who are not seeing the metric template, what do you have in your template list? There is one who is having the HP online.
Yeah. What I can see, I can see on a construction template, architectural template, structural template, mechanical template, system template, electrical template, and the plumbing template.
Yes. Okay, that's good. You don't need to go on metric and other things. You can just go on architectural template. But if you want those other templates, you may click on browse, then go. There is other commercial construction default. There is default metric, there is default multidiscipline metric, there is other template there. You can just choose one.
Okay,
so
and the
for
browse
us,
I can see. And the browse I can see default metric.
Yes. But you can use that one or you can use the architectural one, no problem.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Alright. So does anyone know why we are using metric, not imperial or other? Yes. For the metric, it's where we can get the. Yes, please.
Now, which computer is unsuitable for this architectural architectural work?
Come again.
Which computer is suitable for architectural work? Sorry.
I can hear you very well. I don't know.
I mean, which computer is suitable for architectural work?
Yes. We are going to use the. For now, we are going to use the architectural template. He was asking which combination.
Which computer is suitable for architectural work?
For architecture.
Yeah, for architectural work, like maybe for Revit and other things.
Yes. For architecture, you have the architecture template, right? Can you see it?
No, I don't. Yeah, you're not getting me. Which computer is suitable for it?
Can hear you very well. I don't know.
I mean,
can you write that?
Suitable for it?
Can you write it on chat, please? Yes. So for the metric is where we can just set our, we can have different settings that is commonly used. Okay, I can say here in Rwanda or in some countries in Africa, where we use meters, millimeters, centimeters, or other things. So those templates with metric come with all of those settings, but doesn't mean that we can change it. You can just change it into inches or feet and other things, but there are actual settings. It's in meters and centimeters and meter squares and things like that. So for the imperial one, it have the settings for inches and feet and things like that. So if you open that one for the imperial templates, it will come with all of those unities. So you will need to change it again. So for better use of our time, we just take the metric one. So architecture is set in metrics, and most of the templates there, even structural, other things are set in metric. So if you open it and you see there is inches and other thing, you just open the imperial template. You just need to set the unities, then change it into the unit that you have, you use. So, all right. So that. Yes.
So in Africa, there's some countries that we use metric, but when you meet with the people from Asia, they use
Yes. In feet. Yeah.
Why? Why those people, Asian and some people from Europe, they use feet?
Yeah. So it's their common. They commonly use those kind of measurements. So for us, we commonly use meters and other things like that. So it's their way of doing things there.
When I make a drawing that I put in meters, those people can read.
Yeah, they can read it. Yes. Yeah, but they will need to just convert everything to their unities. Yeah. So anyone have any other point about that question? So when you finish choosing your template, you just click on OK. So there is two things here. You can create a project or you can create a template. So if you want to set your things, you see in Revit you see that we have the architectural templates, metric templates, things like. When you open it, we just see the settings, the default settings from Revit or from Autodesk, where they do this software. They create the default templates that you can use, then customize your own template or customize your own settings. So you may need to create your own template. You may just create your own template from one of these default templates. So, for example, there is some companies that you go, then they give you their files. You can see they have the type of dimension, how the dimension is set, the font of the words that they use in their drawings, the title blocks that they have, they just give you one file done. Then they told you just work on in that file, because they have all of the settings that they need in their companies. So you don't need to just go opening one default template, then go to set new things, then export it. No, you just take that file, then use it as a template. So for me, I would advise you to just, if you are going to start the work, create your own template. You can start from this default, then set your unity, set your dimension, set your title block, set your other things that you need when you are drawing, set your tags, set your words, columns, things like that, then save it as a template. When you are going to work for a new project, you will just come, then browse your template where you saved it, then use it as your template. You will not need to just take time to go and set everything again. Yeah, that's the good thing for templates. So then let's click OK. When you click OK, you will have a lot of tools in Revit there. Can you take down the projector? There is one line that is not showing there. Yes, all right, thank you. Now, in Revit we have different, we can say we have a lot of tools in Revit. If there is some of you who is familiar with AutoCAD, it will be easy to be familiar with Revit, because some of the tools are the same as the AutoCAD tools. Even how the software is designed, it's like it's a AutoCAD that is somehow modified. So in Revit we have these panels. We have the file where we can save our new project or export other things. So we have the control panels where we can get the architecture, we can get the structural tools, we can get the steels, precast systems like HVAC, MEP, mechanical, plumbing, electrical, things like that. We have where we can insert the new files, like when we are going to take like the file from structure to put in Revit so that we can work on it. Like if we are working as an architect that we need file from structure or from MEP, we just use this insert tool, then link those two files. So when we link the files, if there is a change in architecture or if there is a change in the linked file, like a structure or MEP, it will directly, we will just update them, then it will update it automatically. So we have the annotation tools here. When we say annotation, please hear about the dimensions, the tags, lines, hatches, fields, things like that. Those kind of details, that is the 2D details. Yeah, so that's what we can see in annotate. So we have the analyze. There is this kind of space analyze. There is this studies that we can do in Revit for space, studying about the spaces, the zoning, things like that. We can find it in this analyze. There is a massing and site where we can create our own topographic terrain, or we can get some data from the surveyor, then we insert it in Revit. They will just create, we have the automatic way to create those terrain from the data, from the surveyor's data. Then we have the collaborate panel. If we are working in a team, we can use this one to collaborate with others. If it's a structural, mechanical, HVAC, if we are working together in one file, we just use this one. Because it's where we have to synchronize our files. When you update your files, like if you change the wall or you change anything in the design, we need to synchronize that design. Then other people will see those changes in their files. So we have the view. So for the view, we will use mostly the view panel when we want to just create an elevation, sections, create a view cutout, or when we want to use the sheet, when we want to export the PDFs, when we want to create our new sheet, we just go in view. It's where we found it. When we want to create schedules, quantities, we just found it in view. Then for the manage, it's where we can manage our Revit, where we can manage our rings, where we can manage our settings. Like if you have, for example, for the additional settings, when I click on it, it's where I can manage my lines, line weight, line patterns, sheet revisions, fills pattern, annotation, where I can manage all of those small tools. So for the manage is where we can manage all the Revit things that we are working on. So there is the adds in.
You have to show us how to use each of those things.
Sorry?
How to show us when we are working. Hello?
Come again. How to?
You show us when you are working.
Yes. I think I'm not getting you very well. I don't know why. Oh. Yes. So let me change my screen here. I can go for option. Okay, we found these settings in option file. Then you go on option down here. Then we have the color. I have dark. Okay, all my system is in dark, so I can change to light or dark. Let me change it to light. Yes. So now it can change it, but it is somehow brighter. Yeah. So so for the adds in Revit, we may have some adds in, like if you have other software that provide the adds in for Revit, like Lumion, Twinmotion, thing like I think AutoCAD don't have that. It's just connect with Revit. There's no need for add-ins. So if you have those kind of software, the adds-in will appear here in adds-in. So there is, okay, may I have the Lumion adds-in. They have its own panel here. So yeah, that's the panel tools. So like in architecture panel, Yes, that's what we are going to come on now. So for the architectural panel, we have walls, we have doors, we have windows, we have columns, things that we need in architecture when we are doing the architectural design. Yes. So for example, if I click on wall, I can come then draw a wall. So if I draw a wall, I can have the settings for walls. There is two main tables here in Revit that you will need every time when you are using Revit. There is this project browser and there is this properties. Those are the two main tables that you need in your interface when you are using Revit. In browser, in project browser, it's where we can find the floors, like a floor plan, ceiling plan, elevations, regions, schedule, family. If you create sheets, it's where we found all of those kind of informations. So if someone tell you to just open like a floor, like second floor or level 2, you just come here, then in floor plan, then open level 2. Yeah. So yes. All right. Starting from scratch by setting dimensions. Yes. Those are some. That's the template. Actually, that's the template that is in your. That's the kind of template that you opened. So we will see how to change it, but no problem. You can be using that one, no problem. Then we'll see how to change it. Yeah. How to? Yes, the two main tables here. Project browser. Yes, project browser. And there is another one is properties. Yes. So if you don't have these two tables, what you need to just have it, because you can't work without it. It is very important. So you will need to go to okay, it's a matter of viewing what you are, it's a matter of seeing what you are viewing in your interface. So in that case, you understand we want to view these two browsers. So we come on view. We use the view panel to just see where there is how we can bring these property and project browsers. We go on view, then go to user interface to just bring what we need in our interface. There is navigation bar, there is system browser, properties, MEP, fabrication part, PNDA module, status bar. Yeah, what we need, if I untick this project browser, for example, it will disappear here. So to bring it back, I will go to view and go to user interface, then bring it back by ticking the project browser again. It will come back here. So you may open your Revit without this, without the two main settings there, the two main tables there. So then you need to bring it back. You just go to view then go to user interface, activate the project browser, and activate the properties. It will come back. So if we activate the system browser, it will just give another table here that is showing the systems, but we are not working with this piping and electrical things, so we just close it. So any question about this, about how we can just use our user interface? Okay, no question. So we can just change our working interface into black, then stay with this in light, but I don't like it. I like it in one color. So then when we open Revit, in properties, it's where we may find all the settings of the tools we are using. For example, if it's a wall, when you click on a wall, in the property palette, you will see that the settings will change. We have the basic wall, generic 200 millimeter. So the properties will give the information. We give the properties about that selected thing. We will have this whole information, where it is starting, where it is ending. It's starting from level 1 and connected. We can change to level 2, to the height of the wall, the dimension, length, area, volume of that wall. All of the information that is needed will be found in properties. So if you want to know if your wall have the plaster or have things like that, we just look in properties, then see if it have those kind of settings. For example, this wall is non-bearing wall. It's not a structural wall. So means it's a partition wall, or it's not a structural wall. So you can change it into structural wall. So they will just give you different settings for structure. So let's keep it as a non-bearing wall. So for seeing more details about your wall, you can, yes.
I found the measurement already.
Yes.
Measurements already.
Here in this table, in this palette, you can see the measurement, dimension, like length, area, volume of the wall. You can see where the wall is starting, where it is ending. You can see like the phases, if it's a new wall or if it's a existing wall. You can set it in phasing. All of those information, you can see it there. But if you want to see about the things that is the component of that wall now, of that wall, you will need to go on edit type. You need to click on edit type here. You can see the edit type here. You will click on it. Then you will get all the information about the wall. Some of them you will need to set it like yours. And in Revit you need to set, if you have like in our project, if you have like 3 types of wall. For example, the brick wall, and we have the block wall, and we have the gypsum walls or dry walls. So we need to set those 3 walls. once and then it's over. We will just use it anyway. We not need to go and set it again. We just set it for once, then it's done. Yes. For example, this is called, it's in a family for basic wall, and it's called generic 200. So we have a lot of walls, a lot of type of wall there. Exterior wall, exterior block wall, interior wall, partitions with dimension.
That's what. 경우 맛이 하비셔. 공부하면 먹사죠. They haven't brought that light. They didn't bring the light.
I think that money is on site. Then, for example, if we want to set our walls, we can see we have different type of walls. It's like a default walls there. So we need to create our own walls. No need to use this default, but we may just start with this default, then create our own new. Yes, for example, let me create a new one. I'm going to click on duplicate to create another wall. I will have this small table here to name my wall. So I will name A, which means architectural brick wall. Brick wall of 200 millimeter. Okay, I can even specify it's exterior wall or interior wall. Let me make it exterior wall. Exterior wall. Yes. Exterior brick wall 200. Then I click OK. When I click OK in the type, I will have this new wall. Now I can set it. For setting this wall, we will use the structural column here in construction. Structural, then we can click on edit. Now we can have the access to create new layers, to set this thickness. We can add some layers here, insert, and this can be a plaster. We can just set it not as structural. We can set it as a finished one. Then we can set the color that we'll be having, if it's a plaster, a cement plaster, or anything. We can set them here. Search for plaster. Like for example, we can take this one, gypsum. Then we can modify it. Duplicate material. Asset, then we can name it plaster. Cement plaster. Then we will, in the description, we'll name it cement plaster. Then the appearance and other thing, we'll see how to set it. We can have it graphics, how it will be appearing on the floor plans. Why is not coming? Entity graphic appearance. Physical, thermal, may have all of this information. Then after setting what we want, can click OK, then give it a thickness of 20. Then our thickness of the structure will be 180, or let's be 200. Then automatically Revit will detect the total thickness to 220. Thermal mass and other kind of settings will be there. Then click OK. Already our width of a wall is updated to 220 for exterior brick wall. Then when you click OK, it will automatically change. So for the visibilities, you can see this wall is the first one, the default one, basic wall, and the other one is the new one with customized settings. So, but on the appearance, it is not appearing. So we need to see how it is different, because it's two type of wall. So we have these two tools here. We have this visibility graphics here, where we can set how we can see our drawings in the interface. We will change it from coarse to fine. So if we change to fine, you will see we have the thickness of the plaster is now visible. So we can even set to medium. Medium, nothing changed, but the good one is fine. Then for the visual style, we can have the wireframe, we can have the hidden lines, shaded, things like that. If I change to wireframes, it will appear like lines. For example, let me put another things here to see how this works. Let me take another type of wall, like exterior brick, then draw it here. So it will automatically connect. So if we have walls that is crossing like this, and we change this to hidden, there is something will change. The visibility of these lines will be changing. For the walls, if I change to shaded, it will change like this. This structure with gray, and we have the Rito plaster out here in white, and this kind of wall here in other textures. And if we change it into realistic, it will again change like this. This is a concrete, I think, wood, bricks, things like that. So we can even see this in 3D by just, this thing is blocking me. Alright, so we can access our 3D views by using view, then go to 3D view. When we click on 3D view, we will automatically have the 3D view in our project browser, so where we can access it directly. So now we can see our walls there. So we have these walls. This is the new one. We can change the visibility for the 3D view into fine, and you can change this. It's a hidden, already it's a hidden, shaded, we can change it into realistic. We can just rotate. So we may have this kind of force that is crossing, like we have seen this in properties. If you want to see some details about our walls, we will check in properties. If you want to see the views, the elevations, the flow, or other kind of visibilities, or other kind of viewing our drawings, we just use the project browsers. Now we can see this wall is different from this and this in height. So the reason is this one is coming from base constraint is level 1 and top constraint is level 2. But this one base constraint is level 1, then top constraint is unconnected, means it is continuing to level 2. If I change it here in settings to top constraint to be level 2, sorry, it will automatically go down. So this is how we can access our 3D. You just pass to view, then go to 3D. Then you will have this kind of 3D view in your project browsers. So, any question? Let's see, chat. There is how to set thickness of force since Wi-Fi is activated. So, this one for HP. Did you get the answer for this question, or we can repeat it?
I have received the answer.
Okay. Do you have Revit?
Yes, I have it.
You have it installed in your system?
Installed. Already installed.
Okay, that's fine. I think you are following. Okay, but you may even need to write your name there because we are seeing HP. It will be better. Then, yes, Crystal. Yes, we came on architecture, then go to wall, can click on wall. Then in properties, we have the settings for walls. Yes, there is one default wall that is there. So we will need to create our own wall, our new wall. So we will come on edit type. Yes, edit type. Then we have this table showing us the type properties. Now we can come on to create our new wall. We need to to duplicate one, then set it the way we want. So we need to click on duplicate. So now I have the brick wall. I'm going to set for gypsum wall. I will start with architecture, interior, gypsum wall. Then I click on, after naming, did you see this one, this table for naming? Yes. So it's not the matter of setting the wall. You have already set. Oh. Good. Yes. I think I did interior gypsum. Gypsum wall, then create. I need to put some thickness there. I will click on rename, then add a thickness. It will be 110 millimeter. Create. Then for this, I will go to structure, then set all my things there. Yeah. Then after you click on OK. So this is how we can use okay, that was for architecture. You can see we have doors, we have windows, we have components. Components means objects, like component like tables, chairs, things like that. So we have columns, architecture one, not structure. But we have seen that we can even change one column from architecture to structure. When we put one columns there, it's not appearing, but it's there. To set it from level 1 to level 2, then put 0 here. Then to appear on level 1, we'll see how we can do all of those settings. So we can set this as a structure. Already it's a structure, I think. This is structural column. Yes. Yeah, structural column. Came as a structural column. So we don't need to change it. So we can have roof. We just draw roof simply with this tool. We may have ceilings. We just draw ceilings automatically. You don't need to draw it. We have the floor, like slabs, another flooring, curtain system, like curtain walls. No curtain walls? Is there no curtain walls? Okay, so we can have curtain walls, railings for those for balcony and stairs, ramps, stair, text. This kind of text appear in 3D, and even this kind of lines appear in 3D. So we may have some room tags, things like that, openings, yeah, grids, all of those kind of tools. We find it in architecture. Then for structure, we will have again columns, beams, walls, but this walls is for structure. Yeah, this is a structural walls. So there is floor, truss, brace, beam system. This one will be used mostly for beams, even for roof structures. There is some connections there, isolation walls, rebars, yeah, kind of things like that. So there is some kind of project where we have, let me check if I can find one project with that. Where is the Revit file? Yes.
When you have a project, another software like Architect, can you insert that that project in Revit, or you have to create your own by using Revit?
Okay. There is one thing. You can just import it in Revit, but you will import it as a C file. Yes, IFC file. Yeah, the IFC file. We will find this kind of file, IFC, naming like this, IFC file.
When you are saving the project?
Yes, you will save it as IFC file.
Okay, when you are using ArchiCAD, you can save that project in IFC.
Like an IFC file, then you will open it in Revit. Yes, okay. Somehow Revit have an easier way to redraw or to use those files. But for now, ArchiCAD is very poor in IFC files. ArchiCAD can't export the good IFC file like Revit. For example, if I take a file from Revit, I export it as an IFC. It will go with all the details like walls, ceilings, floors, slab, things like that. All the things will be exported as it was in Revit. But if you open it in ArchiCAD, you will see all the tools, all the walls, things. It will come as a wall, it will come as the other thing. But if you take that file, then put it in Revit, you will not get the information about the wall, information about the object, information about the floor, about the thing. You will just see it as a model, as a box model, I can say. Yeah. So that's the difference. But you can redraw it very quickly and very fast with Revit. Yes, but it's not a very good file to use. So I was going to show you about the structural things. I think I have it here. Check. No, it's not this. Yep. But you will use new. You don't have a file, you use new. You click on new. Then if you click on new, you will get this one for template. Have those template metric, and we are using metric right now. But you can browse another one here. Yeah, you just change to metric, then open. Okay. Value? No. Use the metric. This one. But you need to change. You need to see the Revit file you downloaded. Maybe it may be the student version, because it is coming with those kind. It is not bringing the templates. Yeah, you have to you are supposed to find the structural template, architectural, plumbing, electrical, things like that. So need to check very well. So the file I want to open is not this. Structural design. This one. for the reason why I opened this file, I wanted to show you this structure rebars, how it works. You can see we have this details about the rebars and reinforcement for the structural details. You can have all the details here. You can have if it's a beam. For example, let me take this, then go to 3D. To quick see something in 3D in Revit, you will need to just select it. Then we have a small tool here called selection box. Then when I click it, it will just show me the selected pattern. Yes, so we have this rebar. Let me hide this for a moment. Hide element. If I hide the concrete beam here, I will see the rebars for this beam. So let me go down. You have the footings here. So let me change this into, yeah, it's a structure. Then I need to hide these columns. I will just go for properties for this view, then visibility and graphics. Then I go for model category. I can hide flows, and I can deactivate columns. This column. Column. Deactivate column. Then even structure column. Then okay. I just stay with the rebars only. So all of this can be provided with Revit. You can have all of the information about this when you select the one. You have the rebar for 13M. Then all of the details will be there. And for this footing, hide it too. Or I can come here in visibility and graphics, and I hide the foundation. Structural foundation. Okay. Yes. So I will have these rebars. So with this structural panel, we can just create all of these structural things and columns and beams with their rebars and other things. So, but this is mainly for structural engineers. Yeah, so it's not for us. Yeah, so, but if you need to coordinate all the files, we'll have it like this. So then, we have in the precast, it's about this for the structural. The system is for the MEP. You can draw pipes, you can draw anything just with this. You can have where you can draw the cable trays, ducts. You have seen about this one. Now, Yes.
At the end of our course, we have a capacity to create those
Yes. You have to have the capacity.
Sure.
Yeah, you have to get the capacity. That's what you came here to do. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but mainly we'll be focusing on architectural things. Yeah. We'll be focusing on architecture, but those are, if you know the architectural part for Revit, let me tell you, the architectural part for Revit, it's like it's like a basic one for other disciplines. Because if you know this architecture, you will know how to use the structural tools in Revit. You know how to use the systems, all of them. So if you understand very well this architectural part, you will not have any issue with other disciplines. Yeah. If you know better this architectural part, I may even tell you go and add some rebar. Take this structure drawing, then add this kind of rebars there. You will do it. I'm sure 100% you will do it if you know the architecture. Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah. So you have to focus. Yes. So now. For now, we were seeing about the interface of Revit. So there is some tools, some quick tools that we have in Revit. For some of you, you may have something that is appearing like this. You see, this is a wall. I don't think this have plaster, but we can see this is a wall, but the line, the visibility of that wall is showing the thick line. The line is too thin or thick, thin. So there is some quick tools here, up here in Revit, where we can use by starting a new project, saving our project, printing, exporting PDFs. This for measurement, dimension. This for normal measuring our tools. If we need to measure something from here up to here, we have 300. Then we have this dimension. It's one of the quickest thing that we need. If you need it very quick, you don't need to come in annotate, go in dimension, linear, aligned. No, you need just to come on here, up here, then click on this dimension. We just automatically start dimensioning your things here. So we have the tag. Even tag is a very useful component in Revit. We have text where you can write things. So firstly, without going in annotation, go in text, things like that. Just need to come here and click it. And then we have this 3D view. We don't need to go in view, then go to 3D. You just come here and click on 3D. We have these sections. Maybe you are working with Revit and someone needs some details in your drawing. You just know you will not come in files, component, view, go to section. You just automatically come here and click on section. Then you start drawing your section here. Then it will provide a section. I can set it to view till here. Let me just adjust it here. Then after drawing it, then you can open it. Then we have a section directly without passing anywhere. So then you have this activation for thin line. That will change our lines, our visibility of the lines in our interface. You need to activate it so that you may have this kind of thin line in your drawings. If it is not activated, it will appear like this, which is not looking good. So we need to activate it always to see our things like this. So that's it for this quick access toolbars. Is there any question about Revit, about how to use Revit, about anything about this course?
Okay, I'm here. I have one question. I want to know the differences between architectural wall and structural wall.
Yes. So architectural wall is a non-bearing wall. But in architectural wall, you can have some structural wall. But when we come for the tools here in Revit, there is this structural wall. If you select the structural wall, you can set it as a normal wall, but it will come with this kind of settings for structure. There is structural columns down in properties where we can find structural usage, bearing, rebar cover, things like that. That's a structural wall. You see, in structural wall, we'll be having even the reinforcement. But in architectural walls, we will not have this reinforcement.
Okay, that's clear. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. If the part that show dimensions, 3D view etc. located upward at the interface is not seen, how should I do to set it? The part that shows dimension 3D located upward. So you need to locate it upward, or it's already upward. You need to remove it.
No, if it is not seen upward, it has been removed.
Okay. So is it the project browser or properties? Or
No, not
it's
project.
these tools?
That is upward to file.
File. Okay, for
Upward.
example, you are seeing my screen, right?
Yeah.
Which tool you don't have on your Revit?
In order to see the 3D view, I can go to view, then I can see it.
Okay.
Shortcut of it you have. Okay, yeah, that one. If that element as a whole is not seen, how should I do to set it?
Yes, you will just click check on your user interface here. Do you have all the static bar, all of these ticked tools?
Yeah. I had all of them.
You have all of them. Is it ticked like this?
Yeah.
Oh. Let me check.
From my interface, I can see it, but I need to know. In case I can't see it, what should I do?
In case you can see it, you will use this user interface.
Okay, and then yeah, sometimes also this one, what if it down below the screen? So how can you arrange that one? Because it once happened to me. Yeah, so I don't know how to fix it at all.
How to bring back those tools?
Everything mix up. What's supposed to came down. So how to take it back again?
Came down. Which one came down?
Like what he's saying, like when this one move, where you are seeing this SPD and diamond trees came down to the stream below.
Is it like this? So you have it down. Which one? Properties or project browser? Which one do you
properties,
have?
not project. It's talking about this one. Access to bus, not on top there.
Toolbars.
Yes.
So I'm not getting you where, but
I mean access to bus. They came down.
oh. So okay. There is.
I'm not referring to that.
Let me check. Let me check something. This access. Message. Can you give us a screenshot in WhatsApp group to see which one you don't have? Is it possible for you?
It happens to me when I'm working one.
When you are working on? I think the problem of connection is another thing here. Can you just text your question? Because we can hear you very well. Maybe you can text. Yes, can you text, please? You mean this one down here? Or you mean this one is going down?
Yes,
The upper
yes.
one?
Yes.
Okay, can you drag it?
No, I'm not with that computer now, but it works up on me.
You are not in the WhatsApp group.
Hello?
All right. Lamin, you have this quick access, right? You have it
from up there to the downstairs.
Yeah, it is going down.
Yes, it wants up, and then in my properties panel also, everything is up.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, how
maybe if you are in WhatsApp group, you may just send a screenshot for that one, so that I may assist you in that. But when you want to move, you can just move anything where you want.
Okay,
you can even move it on this side. Yes. You are in WhatsApp group, right?
Yes.
All right. Just send it there, then I can help you.
No problem. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So there is this minimize panel that you may just meet with this challenge of having like this titles only, or having only the panels like this. So when you want to bring it back, you just click on show for rebar. You just click on these two only, or you can click on this fresh showing down, then choose what you want. Minimize to tabs, minimize to panels, minimize to buttons. So I want the third one, this one. I want to see it like this. Yeah, so any other question about this? So people from online, do you see this will it help for you, or we may just do something else? Is this way of training helping you?
Pacific, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, yes.
Apologies. Some of us were on the phone on the way home when the lesson started. I just hope when we start the next lesson, you can, because for instance, I don't know the template you're on, because my toolbar does not look like yours. So I hope on the next lesson we can start like going through these in setting up a project, because some of us are way behind. We couldn't follow, huh?
Yeah.
Because my toolbar, for instance, my toolbar doesn't look like your own. So I suppose maybe because I'm not on the right template as you. So that might be the problem.
How is your toolbars looking?
My toolbar is looking like I have the, hold on, I can see the architecture structure. Let me open it again, 1 second. But it's not looking like yours. 1 second, please. Just 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
And then you have to, when we start these lessons, we have to be able to see you, and we have to be able to work on the Revit. So we need to share the screen. So I think you need to give us some advice on screen sharing, so that we can we don't completely block your view of what you're trying to show us.
Yeah.
My toolbar has architecture, structure, steel, precast, and then starts with wall, door, window. Is that the right one?
Architectural.
It has architecture.
Yeah. That's it.
It has architecture, structure, steel, precast system. That's what I have.
Only that?
No, I can't see. Hold on, what can't I see here? Anyway, don't let me confuse the class because I got home late. I was on the phone when we started. I'm just on my laptop now. So hopefully next time when we start, you can guide us through all the steps on how to open a new project and start work, huh?
Yes. Yeah, we will start from scratch.
Okay. Because right now some of us are lost, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, but you have it. Don't worry, you have one.
So I can use it.
Yes, Lamin, anything?
That one to the WhatsApp group.
You send it in WhatsApp group?
I think you are making a score. You can send that one to the group WhatsApp group so they can follow that one.
Come again? Yes, come again.
You are making a screen report. You can send that one to the WhatsApp group.
Yes,
use that one.
Of course. Yes, of course. But don't be waiting for those records. You better attend the class.
But I think I make a screen note because I want maybe after class so that I can follow the steps. But they are not giving me an acceptance.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm make a secret request.
That will be good
but I
because
don't get anything.
yeah. Okay. That will be good because on the next class, if you go through those records, so you will find where you have questions or where you have stuck, then you ask questions about it.
Yeah, but I think you guys have to so that we can make a screen robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that maybe we can be following the steps before next class. We can be also revising what in our previous class. Yeah, I think I was but there is no reply on that.
Okay. So
Sam, may you share the notes?
The notes for Revit?
Yeah, about our session today.
Okay. Yeah, we may do that one.
If they are available.
How do we get the notes?
Actually, you may work the notes. You may take some minutes for the session. Yeah, but what I can do, I can just write some topic that we have seen, so that may help you in your works when you are repeating or you are taking some exercises.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if you may help us with some notes step by step on how to do all of the items you have shown us today, it may assist us since we won't be able to obtain the video for today and for the other days. If the notes may be available, it may be very easy for us.
Yeah, for being clear on that one, okay, to create a note for Revit is another thing. So, but there is Autodesk have one way that you may find anything you want, step by step.
But it cannot provide notes to us. I think it's better than script report.
There is no notes for the whole software.
But now you can be allowed also make a screen record.
Yeah, okay. Screen record may help you. Then you may even use search for on Autodesk if you want to set like a column. If you go on Google, then write how to set column in Revit. Autodesk we give you a way. We give you the where to find those kind of steps. that you want, and it is very helpful.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's very helpful for some complicated things. So, any question here in the room?
No question, but the suggestion is when we are using the projector with the light, let's see where, if it's possible next time, switch off the light.
That will be another thing for our eyes.
Those people are alright.
Really?
Or they use the internet.
Those who are online? Yeah, they're seeing. No, I'm it's just a sharing, so there's no problem with that. But for us, it may be an issue. It's too small. So what if we change it to this? Are you okay with this?
It was just introduction there.
Hey, like this. What if you use this one? So we use the dark mode or the light mode? Dark. The light one.
The dark mode is better. The dark mode is better.
Dark mode is better. Okay, it's better. I know it's better for you online, but the people in the room.
I say.
Yeah. you have the clear screens, so no problem with you. So if I go back to light. Yeah. We use the lights.
I just use manual once you can plug in.
Okay, can you take them out of your ears for a second? Okay, hold on. And now. So post like now, because see how it's doing that. Oh yeah, here we go. Click it. Yeah, should work.
I don't have to do it again, right?
But put it in your ears, it should be. I can't hear the laptop again, what they're saying, so can you hear them?
No.
Hello. Any question online?
Now you have to do it on Zoom.
Yeah.
Where's the Zoom? Okay, honest.
All right. So,
What is you speaking?
let's stop here. Then next day will be Friday evening.
It's okay.
Yeah, we have to come to start weekend here. Running. Huh? 6. Yeah. So at 6, then go at 9. Yeah. But okay, we will manage, but 9 is a lot of 3 hours. It's a lot when you are learning software. So, but we manage. We'll see how.
Your laptop is connected, but your Zoom is not.
Yeah.
So let's stop here. The next time, please make sure you have your systems. Yeah, we've installed Revit. Yeah. Which one do you have? 2025 or 26? Nothing.
No, you didn't have anything.
Okay, just download 2026. Change it to 2026. No, you can even store it too. Yeah, if you have a space on your PC. Yeah, you can just.
Mr. Pacific, so are you going to give us those notes so that we can know the fundamentals that you went through today before the next lesson? Or you're not guaranteeing the notes yet?
So the notes, what I will give you actually, it's a kind of what we have seen today and what we will see next time. But not the note. There is no note for software, for Revit software. So.
But next time we must start from beginning, from how to start the project from beginning.
Yeah, we start from opening Revit. We start from
yes.
Opening.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah. But
the
please,
default...
I hope people from online you have installed your Revit already.
May possible before next class. I will try my best.
Yeah, try your best.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you all. Then see you on Friday, 6 p.m.
Yes. But don't forget, not all of us are Kigali time, so we will adjust.
What time is it there?
1 hour behind you. We are 1 hour behind you.
No problem. 1 hour, no problem. We can manage.
All right. So we will join you. We will join you next Friday.
Yes. So means you have to join at 7 or at
No,
5?
we join at 5 p.m. Yeah.
For me, I have to join by 4.
That's why you said
you
was going home.
Liberia.
For Liberia, you are.
Yeah, for Liberia, we join by 4 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
That's correct.
Yeah, we are GMT plus 0. Yeah.
So means you start the training when still at work.
-0, not
today.
+0.
Yeah. Means you start the training when you're at work.
No, today I came home. Today is the first day.
Okay.
Yeah, today I start.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, guys. See you next time.
Also.
All right, then.
Okay,
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye, good night.